It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good afternoon, Chillie with Chillie's Cruises here with a breaking news story. This, of course, isn't our regular travel and cruise industry news show that's held Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this is a breaking story that's just come across the wires within the last few minutes, and in an industry that surely needs some good news. At least this is good news for this part of the world. I'm coming to you from Forest, Virginia, if you're new to this channel. By the way, as always, I know we've got a lot of new subscribers out there. You might be popping in new. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up if you appreciate what we're doing. You can give me a thumbs down if you don't too. That's okay, but that lets YouTube know that you're out there. And we regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry, including my interview shows called Chillie Chats and travel and cruise industry news. And this is a breaking story, literally, that has just been announced within the last few minutes. Carnival Cruise Line has signed a 5-year deal to operate seasonal cruises from the Half Moone Cruise Center in Norfolk, Virginia. Carnival Magic will sail a series of 12 cruises from Norfolk starting in 2021 and will become the largest cruise ship to ever homeport in that city. As part of the agreement, the City of Norfolk has agreed to make investments in the Half Moone Cruise Center to accommodate larger cruise ships and provide an enhanced guest experience, including a new boarding bridge that will streamline the embarkation and debarkation procedure and a host of other improvements. Now, some of you might remember that there were a few cruises, 4 or 5 cruises per year from Norfolk, and they ended about 5 or 6 years ago. And last year they started back. Carnival Sunrise came in and has done 6 cruises, I think 3 in the fall, 3 in the spring. And they're doing that again this year. And then the Carnival Radiance is scheduled for 6 cruises. I think they're scheduled for 3 this spring and 3 next fall, I believe. Don't quote me on that one. But anyway, the Radiance, when it comes out of its refurbishment, it's going to be doing several cruises from Norfolk. So this is a semi-permanent agreement now for the Carnival Magic. It'll be the largest cruise ship to ever sail from Norfolk. And it'll be the largest cruise ship to, of course, home base in Norfolk. So that's good news for those of us that live on the East Coast. A lot of people love to cruise out of Norfolk because there's a lot of neat things to do around the eastern shore of Virginia, Norfolk, Williamsburg, Jamestown, Yorktown, and in the city of Norfolk itself. There's nice restaurants. There's plenty to do. So good news for us for a change in the cruise industry. I'm looking forward to it myself. I've never sailed from Norfolk. I've always gotten on an airplane and flown someplace to sail. And Norfolk, I can drive. Heck, that's only, 3 hours from here, 3.5 hours, 4 hours, whatever it takes. Not long. So anyway, the Norfolk mayor, Kenny Alexander, this morning said this is an exciting announcement. Carnival Cruise Line ships have become a welcome addition to our skyline. This commitment strengthens the partnership and solidifies Norfolk's position as a true mid-Atlantic cruise port. And that's a direct quote. Carnival cruise itineraries from Norfolk for the Carnival Magic have not been announced yet. And as soon as we get some announcement on that, they'll go on my website, my F&C Travel website, and there'll be links to it. For many of my videos and live streams. Carnival Magic, of course, is a dream class cruise ship from the Carnival Cruise Line, 130,000 gross ton vessel. It debuted in 2011 and has a capacity of 3,675 passengers. Terrific news for Norfolk. terrific news for Carnival Cruise Line. Quick pause for a word from one of my lovely sponsors. Do you have a bad back, bad hips, bad knees, or any other mobility issues? Think about Scootaround. For scooters, walkers, wheelchairs, even oxygen needs, delivered right to your cabin. Scootaround for all your mobility needs on your upcoming cruise. All right, back at you here, Chillie with Chillie's Cruises. That's it from the breaking news that's just been announced today on the Carnival Magic. Going to homeport in Norfolk, Virginia, starting in 21. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And remember, folks, down in the description of this video down here, I never can remember where to put my finger, so you see it down there in the description. There's a link to Viator for excursions worldwide. If you are going on a cruise someplace and would like an alternative to the rather expensive cruise ship excursions, take a look at Viator. Just use the link that's there. That'll take you to Viator search engine. Put in the destination, the port you're going to. Like, for instance, Norfolk. If you're going to sail out of Norfolk, you can put in Norfolk, Virginia, and that's going to give you all the excursions that are available from Norfolk and at dynamite prices. And then if you should book it through that link, make a few pennies for this channel, supports the channel. So anyway, that's down in the description. Viator is also, of course, one of our sponsors, if you want to call them that. And that's the link you'll look for. As long as it's got the 81039, then I get credit for it. So that would be cool if you do that. So anyway, that's it for today. The breaking news from Carnival. They have inked a 5-year deal with City of Norfolk. So this is Chillie with Chillie's Cruises. Later.
Thank you for watching today's travel and cruise industry news. Join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern for another episode. Travel and Cruise Industry News is a production of Chillie's Cruises.